Welcome to the Lakers Highlights Today channel. Before the news, I ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now let's get to the Lakers news. Hey, Lakers fans, come closer because now the talk is serious and completely insane. If you like to dream big, get your heart ready, because this idea goes beyond any super team we've ever seen. Just imagine Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, and Luka Doncic on the same team. Let's do a quick recap for those who aren't up to speed. The Denver Nuggets surprised everyone by deciding to fire head coach Mike Malone and general manager Calvin Booth. And this happened with just 3 games left in the regular season. Right when the team should be getting ready to defend its title in the playoffs, management decides to blow it all up. Strange, right? And that's where his name comes in. Nikola Jokic, the center of all centers, owner of 3 MVPs, the most cerebral, creative, and dominant player in today's NBA. He's never been one for drama, always keeping a calm, low-key profile. But even a gentle giant can get tired when the team seems to be drifting. And if Denver gets eliminated early in the playoffs, couldn't he start looking around? Now hold on to this. FanDuel Sportsbook launched a bombshell trade proposal, putting Jokic directly on the Lakers' radar. In the trade, the Lakers would send away Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dalton Connect, a 2031 first-round pick, and a 2028 pick swap. A heavy package? Yes. But now let's think about what would come in return. Picture this scenario, Lakers fan. Nikola Jokic playing alongside LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Yes, you heard right. Jokic, LeBron, and Luka on the same team, on the same court, wearing the same purple and gold jersey. This wouldn't just be a super team. It would be one of the greatest trios the basketball world has ever seen. Let's talk fit. Jokic is the most versatile center on the planet. He has the court vision of a point guard, the passing of a quarterback, and the presence in the paint of a true dominant center. He controls the pace of the game like few in history ever could. Next to him, you'd have LeBron James, one of the greatest players of all time, with the experience, strength, and intelligence to adapt to any role on the court. And as if that weren't enough, you complete the triangle with Luka Doncic, the young prodigy who already plays like a veteran. Doncic has the talent to break down any defense on his own, but alongside Jokic and LeBron, he'd have less weight on his shoulders and much more freedom to shine. This trio would rain assists, drives, and highlight plays. Imagine an offense starting with Jokic initiating at the top of the key, LeBron cutting from the weak side, and Luka receiving the ball to create or finish. Who defends that? What defense in the world can match that level of basketball IQ from 3 players at once? And more, this team wouldn't just look good on paper. It would have depth with supporting players, leadership on the court, and an insane ability to close games. With Jokic on the team, LeBron could ease his physical load, saving himself for key moments, while Luka would grow even more as a top-tier superstar. But of course, every coin has 2 sides. This trade would mean the Lakers give up important talent. Reeves, the fan favorite and currently the team's 3rd best player. Hachimura and Finney-Smith, key rotation pieces. And Dalton Connect, the rookie who still has potential to blossom into a great scorer. Not to mention the draft picks. Is it a high price? Absolutely. But when the name is Nikola Jokic, we're talking about a generational talent, a player who automatically makes you a title contender for years. Guys, before you go out buying a Jokic jersey with the Lakers logo, let's take a deep breath and face reality for a second. Because yes, it's fun to dream, speculate, imagine the Serbian dominating the court next to LeBron and Luka. But does this really have a chance of happening? The truth is, the Nuggets, at least for now, haven't shown any sign that they're willing to trade Nikola Jokic. Even with the sudden firing of coach Mike Malone and GM Calvin Booth, the franchise is still in a restructuring phase. And until the new leadership is in place, any trade rumor is pure speculation, no matter how exciting it is. And there's more, Jokic is not the kind of player who forces a trade. He's reserved, calm, attached to his routine, to the city of Denver, to his horses, and to the laid-back lifestyle the city offers. Trading that for Los Angeles? With all the pressure, exposure, and media circus that comes with the Lakers? That would be a radical change, and he's never shown signs of wanting that. The only variable that could shake things up would be the desire to play alongside Luka Doncic, with whom Jokic has a close relationship. They share a culture, language, and even the same sense of humor. But even in that case, there's no indication that Jokic would push for a trade because of it. And here's another important detail that people often forget. There are other teams with far more draft capital and promising young players to offer the Nuggets. The Oklahoma City Thunder, for example, could put together a package of picks and young talent that would tempt any GM. And that's a big if, Jokic were put on the market, the Lakers would face serious competition. All this to say, yes, it's worth continuing to dream, speculate, and debate. It's part of the fun of being a fan. But the reality is that today, Nikola Jokic is more tied to Denver than any rumor might suggest. Jokic is, without a doubt, the best player in the NBA right now. His basketball IQ, versatility, and ability to dominate the game from any area of the court. All of that would make him a legendary addition to any team, especially alongside LeBron James and Luka Doncic in a hypothetical superteam scenario. The fit would be spectacular. Jokic doesn't need to monopolize the ball. He adapts to different playing styles and elevates the level of his teammates. Next to LeBron, he would form one of the most intelligent duos in history. And with Luka in the mix, the Lakers' offense would become nearly unstoppable. But the problem lies in reality off the court. The Nuggets, even while restructuring, still have Jokic as the cornerstone of the franchise. He hasn't shown public dissatisfaction, nor interest in leaving Denver. And more importantly, so far, there's no concrete sign that the Nuggets are willing to listen to offers for him. Furthermore, the package the Lakers could offer is nowhere near the most attractive. Thunder, Spurs, Magic, and other teams with much more draft capital and young players are better equipped to compete if Jokic hits the market. Jokic on the Lakers is an extremely unlikely scenario, but not impossible. The only real chance this could happen would be through a rare alignment of factors. Jokic's clear desire to play with Doncic, a new direction in Denver willing to rebuild, and a perfect negotiation from the Lakers front office, which would have to outbid offers from other league giants. For now, this is more fantasy than an actual plan. But like every good NBA story, all it takes is a spark to ignite the league. And if one day this trade comes out of the dream world and into reality, rest assured, the Lakers immediately return to the top of the basketball food chain. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Would you go all in on a trade for Nikola Jokic, even knowing it's a long shot? Or do you believe the Lakers should focus on more realistic targets to strengthen the roster? Share your opinions in the comments. See you next time, Lakers Nation.